Jai Sai Ram, my dear Astro friends. This is your Krishnamurthy from JK Vedanta Astro. I hope you would have enjoyed my earlier videos. Now, I am going to give a very different kind of video. That is why I am requesting you, everyone, to see the video to the last slide, because every slide has got a unique message. Previously, I used to see the chart and connect with the events, connect with the external things with that. Now I am practicing, see the external things and come back to the planet. See the external environment of a person and think that means this is there, so this planet should be there with this combination in his chart. Then afterwards I will see his chart. When somebody talks with me, immediately I will think, oh, he is so and so, so it must be, this planets must be there. His house, after seeing his house, just see the house color or the placement of rooms and other things, kitchen, hall. Oh, this all the layout. So this all the planets must be there. That kind of mental attitude has come to me. Long back, I studied I understand. I read in a book. I understand that a person was there in Maharashtra, maybe he is there also now. He used to give one planet and a Rashi without telling Lagna and other things. He will tell you nearly 15 things about you. That kind of thing, when you see the planets everywhere, it will come to you. Everywhere, everything, and lot of Karakatwas you must know. So immediately so that kind of fluency will come to you. Before going to the slide, I request all of you to subscribe and share. See, the cosmic rule is very, very simple. You give, I will give you. Because I am giving to you, cosmic energy is going on giving to me. Same way, if you, after knowing this thing, you share with others this knowledge. You say, send the videos to other astro students, astro lovers. Then they will also get benefited. And subscribe, because when you are subscribed, see, lot of viewers are viewing this video, my videos. But most of the people are not subscribing. If you subscribe only, I will get motivated and I will give you. So that is a Guru Dakshana you are giving to me. With this, we will go to a slide and see what is this topic. Random thoughts on astrology and planets. Before starting this, I pray all my gurus who has imparted their knowledge to me. I thank God also for giving this golden opportunity to learn this divine science, and my gurus and my God and my family deity, I pray to them. With this, I start. I pray also that you also get benefit from this knowledge. Frequent change of jobs and abroad visits. I was just talking with a person. Casually, we were talking about astrology. He suddenly said, Saturn is in Rohini Nakshatra. Immediately I asked him, your professional life has got lot of ups and downs. Apart from that, frequent changes of your job or frequent travel must be there. I didn't ask any Lagna and other things. Saturn in Rohini Nakshatra. See, it is in Moon Nakshatra. We all know Moon is Karaka for travel. Moon is Karaka for change because it changes frequently. And Rohini also indicates wheel. Wheel means ups and downs. Wheel will go up, then the up portion will come down, that down portion will go up, same thing. So, it's a Rohini means it's a chariot wheel. So, Saturn in Rohini Nakshatra, Saturn profession, Rohini is wheel, and Rohini is Chandra's moon's nakshatra. So, immediately this is the thing. Then I came to know Rahu is in Capricorn. So, Rahu means, in Capricorn means Kala Purusha's 10th house. So, work related, you must be going abroad. Because it's a partly water sign, partly land sign. Even though it's earthy Rashi, it's partly water, partly earth. So apart from that, it's Karma Purusha, Karma Sthana. So on account of karma, on account of his profession, he must be traveling. Rahu is abroad, he must be traveling. So because water sign is also coming, he must be traveling, but he will come back. And also I told him, you may not very much prefer about this food should be hot and other things. He said, yes, correct sir, I don't bother whether it's hot or cold. Because Saturn is a cold planet, it's the second house of Kala Purusha, it's again in Moon Nakshatra, Moon is also Karaka for food, so that's why I told about this. See, this way, friends, we can, with one planet, we can go and tell so many things. And another gentleman was, when he was talking, we were talking about some Vastu and other general topics on astrology. He told me, sir, in my chart, Guru Mercury combination is there. Then immediately in my head it's flashed. You must be a teacher and mathematics thing. Mathematics must be involved. Or communication or something. Suddenly he told me, yes sir, I am a teacher in mathematics. I am a teacher, my profession is teacher. Then I asked him particularly, what subject? He said, no sir, I will take all subjects. No, you must, they would have designated you so-and-so mathematics teacher or science teacher, something like that. Yes sir, I am a mathematics teacher in thing, but overall we will take other subjects also. So, Guru Revati. First he didn't tell me about the Revati Nakshatra, he said Guru and Mercury. So, Guru and Mercury, mathematics teacher. Then when he was further talking, he just told me, sir, when I was talking about, I just inquired about him, my previous video, Vastu video, I have seen that, in that according to room and other things, room's position, I can tell you your horoscope, something I was telling. He told me, sir, inside I painted yellow, outside I painted green. So immediately it flashed me. So Guru, Mercury, he told me, he given the clue, Mercury and thing, already it has been come to the light. It has come to the light that he is a teacher in mathematics. Then I asked him, your Guru is in Pisces in Revati Nakshatra? Yes sir, he is in Pisces. Why I said? Because Pisces is a 12th sign. Because Guru, see, when he said Guru Mercury combination in any house it may happen. And even Nakshatra, Guru Mercury Nakshatra means Ashlesha also it could have happened, or Jyeshta also it could have happened in Scorpio. Why I said when he said outside green, immediately I said Revati. Because it's a 12th house of Kala Purusha. Revati is the last nakshatra, that is in the 12th house outside. In that outside itself, it's a very edge of the outside. Revati nakshatra is very edge of the outside. Next thing is inside, Aries. That's why I told him immediately, you must have the Guru in Pisces. So Mercury, he told me already, so must be in Revati nakshatra. Then, if Jupiter is retro, breathing problem will come. So for breathing problem, some other combination is also there. But here I am talking about Jupiter. Why I had taken a Jupiter? So Jupiter is debilitated, native as a breathing problem. And Jupiter comes as a 6, 8, 12 Lord also, breathing problem will come. Or if it is associated with 6, 8, 12 also, breathing problem will come. Jupiter, I am talking about Jupiter, debilitated. Jupiter. See, ordinarily Jupiter is connected to 6, 8, 12, that is other health problems will come. I am not talking about that. Obesity may come, cholesterol may come, all those things. Here I am very particular about debilitated Jupiter, and that's why I am showed the chart also. In debilitated Jupiter, if the 6, 8, 12 combination or 6, 8, 12 stars or something like that is there, then breathing problem will come. Why Jupiter is a breathing problem? What is the connection? Jupiter is oxygen. That is why they said Jiva Karaka. Because Jiva, it must be in your body, that Jiva Karaka. So Jiva Karaka, oxygen, if it comes down, breathing problem will come. Immediately you may ask, sir, in ladies chart, Venus is the Jiva Karaka. That means, see, even in Venus, ladies charts also, Venus is indicative of that lady, but Jiva is the Jupiter only. We see, for male chart we say Jupiter, for female chart in Nadi we say Venus, but still Venus is actually Mrityu. Venus is a Guru again Ashura Guru. He wins over the Mrityu because of the Sanjeevani mantra. That is a different thing. But here, it is differentiate between the male and female. One is Jupiter, another is Venus. But Jiva Karaka for both is a Jupiter only. Because Jiva means oxygen. Without oxygen, see, without food, one can live even 2 days, 3 days. Even some people are living, especially Jain community people, they are living 10 days, 40 days also without food. But without oxygen, it's a very difficult, unless even the yogi, Mahayogis also, they breathe very less, but they need oxygen. They can't close their oxygen and keep quiet. They breathe, see, I'm breathing 2000 times thing means they'll breathe 10 times. Because their body, they keep their body in a very static position, they need less oxygen, so that because of breathing only, we calculate this many breathings you live. With the breathing only, one will live. This many breathing means this many Ayush. If the sports person die very at young age, why? Because especially these runners and other people, because they exhaust, they lose their see, instead of 2000. Normal person 2000 means he will do 6000 breathing. So automatically his Ayush will come down. So let us not go for that. To get confirmation, we have to see third house and third lord also. And Jupiter is retro, then solution will be available. See here, Ketu is also in third house. So that means Ketu sitting in third house itself. Third house is actually breathing and other thing. So third house is, again moon is also we have to take, because moon is a Karaka for lungs. All these things we have to take. I am just concentrating on only Jupiter. So Jupiter is also connected with Ketu. Ketu is also situated in third house. Third house is the breathing. So all these things comes to the conclusion that he has got a breathing problem. Ketu is the stoppage. Okay. But if the Jupiter is retro, then solution will be available. See, the problem will be there, the solution will be there. Solution also will be there. And this person, if they go and sit under banyan tree, it will be good. Because banyan tree emits lot of oxygen. That is why in those days, in our villages, I do not know about North India, in South India, in every village, That banyan tree will be there. Under the banyan tree, that cemented or some blocks will that rock seats will be available. Stone slab seats will be available. So everybody will sit there, especially old people sit there and chat. So that the banyan tree emits oxygen plus some kind of chemical, so that your body will get more oxygen. That is why in those days, whenever you don't have children, they will, especially ladies, they will go around the banyan tree. Eye problem. The second house, moon or sun is posited, definitely that person will have an eye problem. If 6, 8, 12 also connected, then means it is acute problem. Money minded. So Jupiter is Karaka for money. Second house is money, savings, accumulation of money. Not only Jupiter, any planet in second house, according to that Karakattvas, he will give money. If Sun is there in second house, that means depending upon his strength in second house, you will get a government money. Through government, maybe pension, maybe working with the government, you will get money, something like that, or some authoritative people or fathers money, something like that. So according to Karaka. But here, the most important thing is Jupiter himself is Karaka for money. He himself sitting in the second house. That means he is the money-minded person. The two Lagna Lord is going and sitting there. That is the most important thing. Whenever the Lagna Lord goes there, it indicates his focus is on that house only. Because he himself is going there and sitting there. So his focus is here. That is debilitated. So native has got lot of desire to make money, money-minded, to accumulate money, would go to any extent, stoop to any level to get it. Because Jupiter is debilitated, Nicha. That Nicha guna, Nicha mental attitude will come to earn money. He doesn't bother about means and other things. Even though Jupiter is a dharmic planet, Jupiter is a dharmic house planet, 9th house is the Lagna itself in 9th house. Maybe he will do it by bending the law, not against law. By bending the law, he will do it, or according to situation, he will act accordingly and then grab the money. Jupiter debilitated means dharmic qualities debilitated, Nicha. Careful about money, diplomatic and dharma. Here also Lagna Lord has gone to second house. So here also the Lagna, that means the native has gone to second house money. We are talking about only money. Second house denotes so many things, speech, then food, money, everything. Here the money important is accumulation and savings of money here. And the planet also indicates where from that money is coming to that person. Here also, that the earlier chart also Lagna Lord has gone to second house. Here also Lagna Lord has gone to second house. Here I am telling is a diplomatic and dharmic. Why? What is the difference between the previous chart and this chart? Lot of differences there. See here, the Lagna Lord Mars, even though he is in second house, he is in a dharmic house and very near to his exaltation house. Next house is exaltation house. That is means he is moving towards his exaltation. So there is no Nichatva here. Another thing is in a Kala Purusha's 9th house, that is a dharmic house. That is a Jupiter's house. What about his dispositor? Jupiter is exalted there. That too is in a moksha trikona. And same Jupiter is aspecting Lagna and Rashi. Rashi, moon, is aspecting. This Lagna Lord also aspecting 8th aspect Jupiter. So with all these things, I can say this native careful about money. He is also money-minded, careful about money, diplomatic and dharmic. But because of the money, or because of the thing, that second house Karakattvas, he will get into some problem also. Because second lord is aspected by Mars by 8th aspect. That is the problem. That is a different thing. Let us not go into that. Here, severe putra dosha. I know this native very personally. He has got a problem with his children. Severe problem. Why I have chosen a third house? Putra means 5th house. Why I have taken a third house? See, in Kala Purusha's 5th house is the Leo. That is why in Nadi, Sun we consider as Putra. Even though Jupiter is Putra, here we Sun we consider as eldest. Jupiter is Karaka for Putra, but Sun is the eldest son. Here, the Sun is in 3rd house from this Lagna, but Kala Purusha's 5th house. 1. Second thing is, when you want to see the Putra dosha means here he is having a children. Is not, see, the Putra dosha means several things are there. He is having a children, but they are not useful to him. And they are giving lot of problems to him. That means, from the 5th house, 11th house is the 3rd house. That is, from the Putra, Labhasthana is 3rd house. If there is any Labha or not, we are going to see now. 3rd Lord is Saturn, Sun is in 3rd house. Okay, very good. But wherever the Sun is posited, he will afflict that house. He will give some problems. Because Sun is it's a burning man. Sun is Atma. He doesn't bother about your materialistic attachment and nothing. And 8th Lord, see, whenever the 3rd and 8th connection is coming, that's very bad. See, 8th Lord Saturn is aspecting Sun. I am talking about Parasara aspect, not Nadi aspect. So wherever Nadi aspect comes, I will tell you Nadi aspect. See, Saturn is aspecting the Sun. We know very well Saturn and Sun are enemies, even though father and son. And another thing is the 8th house Lord. So 8th Lord is aspecting the 3rd house and 3rd Lord Sun also. And Mars, 6th Lord Mars is also there. So that means 3rd house is severely afflicted. And Mercury is also there. That means Lagna Lord. And 4th house Lord also is there. He is also afflicted. Lagna and 4th house Lord also afflicted by 6th and 8th. Because 4th house is the happiness, mental peace of mind. So from 5th house, Bhavat Bhava, from 5th house, 11th house is afflicted. So, severe Putra dosha. Putra dosha means here Putras are there, but no use. Even they don't no use also okay, but they are giving problems also to him. Savings and accumulation of money. Already I told you about this. Again here, native is Jupiter's Karaka. Here, there, I was telling, one chart I explained is after money, stoop to any level. Another is a dharmic way. Here, Jupiter in the second house, it's not Lagna Lord, third house Lord. So all his efforts to save money for him. Accumulation of money. And retro also. So, several efforts he will take to save money. And the 8th house, Kalapurusha's 8th house also. So, what he will do? He will accumulate, save and keep it without any use of that money. He won't enjoy. More education. Mercury is a Karaka for education, we all know. But Mercury's retro means they are super intelligent. Out of box thinking. See, everyone saw the apple is falling from the tree. But nobody thought about it. Why it is falling? Only Newton, when he was lying under the apple tree, one apple fell. Then immediately he was thinking, why the apple is coming down? Why is not going up? Because of the thinking, we got a gravitational theory. That is called out-of-box thinking. See, these people are super intelligent. Out-of-box thinking will be there. But what will happen? Their education will not be useful to them. They will go on study. I know one person. He was an assistant engineer in BESCOM, that is electricity board. He used to be some diploma in engineering. And then Sanskrit, BL, some other degree, all those degrees, but you will go on study, but practical zero. Job also he was not interested. Twice he has resigned because of family influence, family pressure. He used to go to job, and in the job also, even though he is a BE, he didn't bother about this electrical thing. He was doing some other thing. Because of family pressure, he went, and another person, he has done lot of degrees. Actually, he should have gone to software engineering thing. He was in a food industry. Food industry means not in a software field. Then he was a teacher. He was doing some other hard job. Then this, that and other thing. Then afterwards he went to abroad. And he still is studying. His whole visiting card is full of degrees. That kind of persons. Another person I know, he has finished his BE, then he wanted to go for a MBA finance. But he landed in some other job. I know another person who is a civil construction activity. He is studying some languages. He has not gone for a education which is connected to his profession. He has finished his degree and master degree in some languages, which is not at all useful to his profession. That kind of thing. This Mercury will give that kind of attitude. That too, if it is connected to their enemy's house. So Mercury, it is in his enemy's house. This Mercury. first Mercury, because Mars is the enemy. That's still even that their basic education will be very less. Then afterwards they'll go on study something which is not connected to the profession. Humiliation on account of younger siblings. Here, Lagna, third lord is Saturn, is sitting there itself. So, third lord, third house, younger siblings. Here, Moon is eighth lord. Eighth means humiliation. Saturn Moon combination is not good combination. Depression. And also Moon cheating. You know very well the story. Moon cheated Guru and abducted his wife Tara. You know very well. So Moon means cheating. So here Saturn is second lord also. Money, family, etc. So cheating on account of money or cheating on account of family matters due to that humiliation. Native is in debt to his younger brother. Mark my word, wherever Ketu is situated, posited, to that relative, say for example, third house means is your younger brother, fourth house means father, mother, again fifth house means children, again seventh house means, sixth house means maternal uncle, enemies, and seventh house means partners, wife, so on. Eighth house means wife's family, seventh house again wife, and seventh house, second child also. Eighth house is the wife's family. See, whatever you do to that relative, wherever Ketu is situated, to that relative, whatever you do, they won't be satisfied. And also they'll think, not only satisfied, they'll think, what is that big thing he has done? He is doing normal his duty. Why it is like this? Ketu means that is previous janma's debt is pending with that fellow. So you in this janma, you are repaying it. In the last janma, you are taken from him, and in this janma, you are giving back to him. That is why he is not bothered. You are doing, he is not very grateful that you are doing to him. So that means you are indebted. The debt you are paying back. Here the third house. Third house is also father-in-law. But we are not talking about father-in-law. Brother. Why we are talking brother? Because Mars is a karaka for brother. Mars is aspecting the third house. Mars is aspecting the Ketu also. So, apart from that, in this native, because I know this, in this for this native, Ketu is in Mars Nakshatra itself. So, all together indicate very strongly towards the younger brother. So, this native is doing lot of things to his younger brother, and the younger brother didn't bother at all. Cable business and married woman, already married woman. See, in the morning, my friend was chit-chatting with me. He was telling about this horoscope. I immediately asked him, he married a mother-like woman, because I didn't just want to tell him he married a already married woman. I just told him, he married a mother-like woman. He said, oh, Venus is there, blah, blah, blah. Nothing. You just tell me, yeah, you married a already married woman. Already married woman means should have been mothered also, mothered a child also, or abortion, something would have happened, something like that. So, moon is already married woman, or she has given birth to a child, or motherly figure. So, Saturn and Jupiter, because of retro position, it's coming back and meeting the moon. First, there is no any planet. This is a Nadi. I am talking about Bhrigunandi Nadi. No planet in between them. So this clearly indicates there is no connection between the Venus and this Jupiter Saturn. So it's a clear indication that that is he is married already. Married. Then he told me he is doing a cable business to Bescom, underground cables. I asked him, why underground cables, you tell me. He told me, cable means Ketu, this and that. I said, why underground? I am also asking you, why underground? Because Ketu is Kumbha. Kumbha means under, inside the pot. It's a closed pot. We do not know what is inside. So if the cable goes underground, nobody knows what is inside. You can't see in the naked eye. You have to dig it out and see the cable is there. Otherwise, through some instrument, you can see. Some radar kind of thing, we can see. X-ray kind of things. X-ray also, I don't think so. Okay, some modern instrument you have to use, see the cable inside or not. So, Kumbha, that is very, very important. Same way, why Bescom? That Bescom means in Bangalore, it's the electricity thing, company. Why? Because here, Saturn Mars connection is there. So his business is connected to Mars. Apart from that, Mars is also again booming. And again, Saturn, because of retro position, is coming and meeting Rahu also. So, Mars-Rahu connection means it is electricity. Moksha from worldly desire. My dear friends, normally as seen, Venus-Ketu connection comes means some worldly desire is there. Immediately you will jump on me. Ketu is moksha karaka. How we will? Yes, agree with you. But in most, Venus is the karaka for wealth. Ketu also will act as a net. So that you will put you in a net of worldly desire. That is why in Nadi, it's a Nadi, I am talking about Nadi, Bhrigunandi Nadi. In Nadi we say Venus, Mercury, Ketu combination love. Because Mercury is a love, Ketu is a net, Venus again love, Mercury friends, so girlfriends, something like that we are connecting. Here, in Mahayogis, Swamijis, chart also, for some people it is like this. Venus Ketu position is there. They are all real yogis. They cross this worldly things, worldly desires. Then how come they are having? Those people will have the sannyasi yoga there. There, this Ketu will act as a detacher of worldly desire. See, Ketu is a double-edged sword. It will cut you also, it will bind you also. Because of wire, it will bind you also. The same thread like it will cut you also. I observed this Sannyasa Yoga means you must be knowing Moon, Saturn, Jupiter, Ketu, all these things, even Sun is still better, all this connection should be there. Here, I have seen this combination, Venus is exalted, you see. This combination I have observed, Venus-Ketu combination I am talking, Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, Mahaperiva, Shankaracharya, everybody, pranams to them. I seen this. Then I was thinking, then I came to know this thing flashed to me. The other combination very strong. So here Ketu is working as a detacher, not attacher. But in some sannyasis, recently, not recently means some years back, they were in the news, Punjab and Haryana places. Those sannyasis also, they are also sannyasis, they have also established a mutt and other thing, they are also, they have also a lot of followers and other thing. They too have got this combination, but for them it's a deadly combination. Because that sannyasa yoga combination is very weak, and this combination becomes strong because of the worldly thing, money, women, and other thing. Because of that, they are caught and they are in the jail. So that's why, my dear friends, Ketu is acting as a double-edged sword. It's the two sides of a coin. Less memory power. Wherever I see this Mercury is debilitated, I see one thing is grasping power less or retention power is less. That is memory will be less. So I already told you, Mercury in especially Aries, their memory will be very less because action will be there and very deadly enemy, Mercury and Mars. And here Mercury is debilitated. That is one. With this, I end this video. Again, I request you, please subscribe, share and comment. So, friends, we will see in our next video. Till then, thank you very much.